I'm just really impressed, and I see it as a big help, both to the military and to the depot.
We have used PFI extensively for many of our programs, and I have to be very honest, it is part of our strategic planning efforts. We are able to get trained soldiers, airmen, some Coast Guard individuals that have military background, military schools, understand the equipment, and provide instant leadership upon their arrival.
A lot of times they have a perspective too, and they have contacts that they can go to and say, hey, we need this, can you help us out? So it's a two-way street.
Today I believe we have almost 100 PFI soldiers at Letterkenny. We use them everything from admin to our lawyers, our public affairs officers. There is very few jobs across the depot which we do not consider PFI. The benefit of PFI is you bring a trained soldier to the fight, and in Letterkenny we consider what we do just as important to the fight as the fight itself. Our goal, our mission is to support that warfighter. With PFIs, we're able to bring instant credibility, instant knowledge, and instant training, military training, which is very important to us, to everything we do. What we do is a cost-benefit analysis, of course, and everything, like anybody else does. We do know that it's cheaper, especially because there's no learning curve associated with the PFI, or very little learning curve. Traditionally, it's about $100,000 for every civil servant we hire. That's based on a budget. It's not based upon what we pay for the individuals. It's based upon the overhead. Most of the soldiers, airmen, sailors which we have, their wages are by and far less than $100,000. From a budget perspective, it is fiscally responsible. We personally believe it's the best value for our money. PFI will continue to be used for all new programs as we have holes, as we have specialized programs. When we needed a lawyer, instead of trying to hire a lawyer, we went out and we got a PFI lawyer. When I needed a PAO person short term, we were able to go out and get a PAO person. It goes across the entire gamut of what we do, whether it's the RCV mission, whether it's the MRAP mission, the Humvee mission, or admin support in our training, such as training or travel. PFIs we actually look at as our first option anytime we have a need for a qualified individual that understands the military and the weapon systems.
I think I've had 5 of them so far that have worked for me, that I've selected, and they've all done great jobs.
I can honestly say all the soldiers, airmen we brought in here have the skill sets we've needed. It's a pretty neat program in that you actually get to see the resume, you get to interview the individual just like you would a civilian hire or a contract hire. The difference is the scope of knowledge which they bring with them when they come to the job. It's instant credibility, it's instant knowledge, and in our perspective, what we like to do with that is feed off of that knowledge, feed off of that expertise, and then grow our workforce.
Basically, we could bring PFIs on and they were extra personnel, and I was very short-staffed, and it was easier to get a PFI here really than it was to get a job announced and get them through the whole staffing ordeal. I think it's been a great program on both sides.
Our final thoughts is basically thank you to all the PFIs that have made Letterkenny successful. We continue to look forward to a long lasting relationship. Without you, we could not be where we were today.